Drivers, to your cars.
How's it going?
I realized that I don't necessarily hate pre-race coverage, I just hate Fox.
Yes. Yes, NBC has always been better for their coverage. They actually act like they give a shit about it.
Did not realize Tony was streaming the Nashville race.
What Nashville race?
Bush Bonanza.
Oh, I thought that was delayed. That's what it said on the homepage.
Currently flying to Hastings, Michigan.
Sorry to hear that.
Took off from Fort Clinton.
Ooh, I know where that is. Like right on the water.
Yeah. That's where I flew the other night. I was gonna try to fly to Hastings, but I got like an hour and a half into the flight and I'm like, I'm tired. So I was like, okay, we're just gonna land here in Fort Clinton and call it good.
Yes, close enough.
I thought about going to one of the islands, but I decided not to. What is it, Middle Bass? And then there's a bay or whatever it's called. I think it's Put-in Bay or...
Yes, Put-in Bay is Kelly's Island.
Yeah. I think Kelly's is to the south a little bit.
Marblehead's one of the islands, or at least it's right on the lake, but I think that might be out east.
I looked at the real estate on those islands too after I got done flying because I was curious, and they're not fully developed. Like there was a lot of land plots for sale on them.
Yeah.
That was interesting. Does the lake ever get any pretty serious waves?
I mean enough that they don't recommend swimming in it. There's like small craft advisories, but nothing any that serious.
Could you like surf on them?
Oh yeah. I mean the water's kind of gross, but
yeah.
Sure. I mean if you look up pictures of Lake Erie, it's pretty brown.
You probably don't know, but I was gonna ask, what is the most common fish in Lake Erie that is always caught?
Tires, boots, heroin syringes. No,
I feel like it's probably a kind of trout.
Probably walleye, actually. Walleye's pretty popular. carp, I guess. You know, they're trash fish. I think walleye's pretty popular. I don't know if it's the most popular, but they have like, I think it's Port Clinton actually for New Year's. They drop a walleye instead of a ball. I mean, there's typical lake fish, bass,
Yeah.
shit like that. Catfish, probably.
Actually, walleye. What does it taste like?
I have not had it either. Not really into fish. I did have some homemade salmon one time. It was pretty badass.
Yeah,
Salmon.
salmon's one of the best. That and halibut are pretty much like top tier fish.
Yeah.
Smoked salmon.
Taka salmon. And you got the people in the swamps that eat catfish, like a bunch of swamp people.
I've had fried catfish. I liked it. Probably because it was fried. But other than that, I don't really eat a lot of fish.
I did have fish and chips one time on the Pacific Ocean in Seattle, or at least west, like right on the ocean. That was pretty good.
I love crab, dude. Our fresh crab out here, like really anywhere, like Alaska's probably phenomenal too. But living so close to the coast, everything's fresh. It tastes different.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it does. Yeah, I've never had crab or shrimp or anything like that.
I love me some shrimp. Where did Tony go?
I don't know. I got notification that he was streaming and got on here. That was about 5 minutes before you did. He didn't say anything. I think when he streams Bonanza races, he just like hits go and walks away. There's usually no one on.
Hopefully today's a good race.
How close are they to going green?
They're not even in their cars yet.
Alright, cool.
The satellite feed on Motors Sports Bay is live.
Alright.
First link, so if you want to use that one instead of GeoStream.
Yeah, that one's been better quality the last few weeks. So I'll probably end up using that.
Oh, now he's running an M&M's Camry this week, or Supra.
Yeah, it's the same as his Cup car.
Yeah. The Twix car was weird last week. I never really care who wins these races, but to be honest, I really do hope Kyle Busch wins. Just so he can get 100.
And then tell everybody, LOL, JK, see you next year.
I'm definitely not retiring from the series.
Yeah. Oh, 100? I meant 200. The Twitter crying would be absolutely outrageous.
What is he, 2 for 2 this year? He can make it 3 for 3 today.
Yeah, I think so. There's not really anybody in Xfinity that can go up there and run with him.
Not this year, I don't think so.
No, the field's pretty thin this year. It's like Cindric and...
Basically, that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, Allgaier's looking okay. Allmendinger's actually looking okay.
How many wins does Cindric have this year? Like
3?
3? Yeah, I don't know. I think he's got to win like 12 or something.
No, he's going to be in that car next year.
I know. What, the Xfinity car or the Cup car?
Cup car. It's already probably inked.
Yeah. And then I think if Brad leaves, that kind of removes all doubt. If anything, Brad leaving might actually save Benedetto, unless there's somebody else they're looking at.
I think so. I think it probably will. I thought for sure Matt was going to be screwed. Like, I mean, not screwed, just out because he didn't perform as well as what they would probably want him to stay.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. He's not really running any worse. Certainly not running worse than Menard, I don't think. But that's not really a good bar to set. I think Blaney would be a better comparison, and I think Blaney ran better in that car.
Yeah,
At least he got a win.
I think Matt's 17th in points. I think Kurt Busch is like 18th in points, which is horrible. It's probably why there's talks of him leaving.
Yeah, I think Ganassi is pretty much a step behind Hendrick in everything. They've always been that way, though. Ganassi's never been like
that top
team.
tier.
But they've always been good. Like, if there's a car that I'm going to pick to run 8th, it's probably a Ganassi car.
Kind of hope we get a first winner. Not a first-time winner for the Cup race, but a first win of the season.
Yeah, hey Dennis.
Yeah, I was about to... Denny's probably the guy. Him or Harvick are the guys that are like, hey, why don't you guys fucking win something? Didn't you guys win everything last year?
Did you guys win everything like the last 2 years? 3 years?
Yeah. But if this was old school, Denny would be happy. I mean, he'd lead the points.
Oh, yeah. But you don't win them like Petty and Earnhardt.
I think he's got the best average finish, too, by a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 3 spots above Chase.
3 whole spots?
Yeah. Well, almost. Denny's average finish is 7.7. Chase is 10.1.
Jesus.
So yeah, like if this was old school, Denny would be like having a great year.
Kind of too bad that they allowed this regular season points champion in the playoffs by default no matter what. So I think it'd be absolutely awesome in NASCAR point system if the regular season champion missed the chase. I'd love that. That'd just be perfect. It'd be quintessential fucking SummerSlam NASCAR. Are you ready? Are you ready for a good time?
Damn, I was really hoping we'd get a smoking hot wife comment.
Oh, is Nelms there again this year?
No.
I thought they were bringing it back. Maybe for the cup race.
Maybe for the cup race.
I hope so. Back forward, the Chevrolet horsepower.
Anthem underway, so you got about 10 minutes.
Okay. Trying to get through the Billy Joel Super Pack that I bought.
Harrison Burton has honestly been kind of disappointing so far.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
But even Hemrick has been somewhat. I mean, Hemrick's ran well. He just hasn't been able to get over the hump and win.
Yeah, Hemrick's like De Benedetto.
So yeah, I think like you were saying, this year it's been kind of a not as competitive year, I would say.
In a way it has, but in a way it hasn't. There's not really like one guy that's gonna just run away with it, at least as far as...
Ty Gibbs winning those 2 races kind of mixed things up.
Yeah, I mean, I understand why they don't want it full-time in that car right now, but I don't know why. I would just say Arca, now we're done here. Put him in the 54 full-time. I mean, it's at the point now where I have him in fantasy, and it's like, if he's racing, unless it's a road course, bye AJ, see ya.
Yeah. How has Myatt Snyder won a race and still behind Jeremy Clements and Brandon Brown in points? He won at Homestead, remember?
Okay. Dude, Homestead being early in the year just doesn't register with me. Homestead, what? When? Last year? No, this year. Oh. Like 3 months ago. Oh.
Yeah, but since he won that race, he's just been... I think the last month has been pretty horrid.
Well, Childress's Xfinity cars really haven't been that great. I mean, I think Tyler Reddick's just an exception to that.
Yep. There's just a lot of things that have happened so far that... I know we're only 14 races in, but, like, Harrison Burton not winning is surprising. Noah Gragson not winning is surprising.
14 races is almost half the season. It'll be 15 today.
I mean, Hemrick not being able to win yet has been surprising. He might get one later in the year.
Yeah.
I am kind of surprised Justin Haley hasn't won.
Don't worry, I'm sure there'll be a Talladega race or something where somebody gets a big wreck at the end and he's the one that comes through and wins.
Yeah.
It seems like his thing.
Maybe he's a plate guy.
I think he's just a, hey, I missed the wreck, I win guy. Oh, AJ Allmendinger took out Ross Chastain, I win. Calling for the win. So dumb. Probably a good thing that Chastain isn't too fast in Cup, otherwise he'd be wrecking people. I'd love to see him, like, snack bar Chase Elliott just for the reaction. Oh my god!
I can't believe Michael Annette's already 35.
Yeah, he's a lifer in Xfinity.
Yes, he's... I did not realize he had 22 top 10s last year. That's actually pretty impressive for not winning.
Wonder how many of those were, like, 9th and 10th.
Probably a lot of them.
I feel like that's where he
top
usually
10.
runs.
Yeah, because he only had 4 top 5s. So yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't do a lot of stupid stuff. He keeps his car clean, but he's not really aggressive or fast enough to win. So that's typically where he ends up. It's like, oh, he finished 11th today. Cool. He's like the safe guy for Junior. He wants a guy that's going to finish a race. It's probably going to be him. Although today, is he commentating today? Is he in the booth?
Yes.
Okay, then all 4 of them will probably wreck out.
He's been so excited for this race, dude. Could you imagine him in the booth just having to like put on a fake smile?
And all the Junior Motorsports cars going around.
Brandon Jones wrecked on his Q lap. Well, he didn't wreck, he spun out, but that's pretty funny. And then he qualified 7th. That's like an iRacing cheat code. You just spin out here.
Get that tire heat, man. I wonder, does concrete run hotter or colder than asphalt? Or like the same?
My guess would maybe be a little bit cooler or the same.
Yeah, I guess since it's...
I don't know if it soaks in as much sun.
Probably not.
We're not even rolling the lineup.
Alright. Have they rolled out pit road yet?
Nope, they just fired up.
Okay.
So they'll probably start rolling in a second here.
Alright. Where we are on the charts. Go preheat my oven. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Alright, alright. Oh, this is Josh Berry's last start?
Yep. I don't know if
Oh.
we got anything lined up. It was pretty god-awful in that GMS truck.
Well, I don't really think trucks and tracks like this are what he's gonna be good at. Which is unfortunate because that's like what NASCAR is anymore.
His best finishes have all been the short tracks, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I think he finished. Oh, Natalie Decker's in this race? Or is that Paige
hell yeah.
Decker? I think it might be Natalie.
Does it matter?
I don't. Is the 23 an R Motorsports car?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Natalie.
Paige even run anything anymore?
I don't know. Probably not. She probably wised up.
Damn, I suck. I should probably do something else.
I don't care if drivers suck. Like, I never really cared that Josh Wise sucked. As long as you stay out of the way and you don't wreck cars, who cares?
Yeah, that's not sucking. That's just being slow. Which is
Yeah.
fine. Unless you're like excessively slow, then that's not really on the driver most times anymore because the way the cars drive, it's on the team building a shit box.
Yeah, Rick Ware always tends to impress me with how slow the cars can actually become.
But hey, next year though, GMS getting a cup ride and college getting 2 cup cars.
Someone on the NASCAR Reddit was like, "It's time to extend the field again." Everyone's like, "No, those shit boxes can stay off the track."
Yeah, how about once we get 40 good cars, then maybe we'll talk about expanding the field again. I mean, my thought's always been, I don't care what the field size is set at, let's just, if you're within so much of the pole time, sure, you can run. Is it 31 cars this week? Okay. Is it 48 cars next week? Sure, come on out. I mean, if you can't qualify within so much of the pole time, you probably shouldn't be out there. Unless, points provisionals and stuff, that should be a thing. But it shouldn't be like, oh, the top 36 in qualifying are locked in. Well, then, all you gotta do is beat the other shit boxes. And then once the race starts, we'll just flip the coast on the straightaway. God, that crowd's terrible. Nobody cares about these series from a spectator's standpoint. These series have to go to smaller tracks.
Yep.
Cup, they sold out, so Cup I expect a big crowd there.
As much as I hate it, the series' best attendance for these races are usually when they're bundled together in a weekend.
Yes.
And I hate that because I hate when they always run the same tracks, but
well, that's what one of my friends from school did this week. He's from Tennessee, and he's actually at all 3 races this weekend, and he was like, oh, there's truck race Friday. Well, you want to go to that? And his parents were like, yeah, sure. So they bought tickets to it.
I would love for Xfinity or trucks to come to Sonoma for the weekend. That would really help us want to come back more and more.
Trucks used to go there, but I think they were in October for the fall, maybe. I don't know if they were competing with the Cup race. I could be totally wrong, though.
The West race isn't enough. I mean,
no. No, just run the West race and a truck race on Saturday, Cup qualifying, and then run the Cup race on Sunday. Or do Cup practice in the 2 companion races on Saturday, and then Sunday do the qualifying and the race like they're going to do here tomorrow.
Yep.
Green, boogity, woogity, stiggity.
So weird.
Boogity. Fuck, something.
Boy, I did not miss Rick Allen.
Yeah.
Same thing. James Buford, what? How was he at night? Did he cue that car there?
I guess. I don't think he passed 20 cars in the corner. But,
Slide job!
Oh, damn. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh. Oh, Jesus. This isn't gonna work. Wow.
Wonder if that 54 is loose.
Ah, they dropped good. AJ's getting shuffled out. I had to think for a second who was in the 10 car.
Jesus Christ, is this the JGR show up front? Besides Cindric?
Xfinity in 2021, man. Cindric and the Toyotas. Yeah. Mr. Buford's back to 13th. Aaron Rodgers.
He's falling. Is that Austin Hill?
Yeah.
Interesting. Come on, Reddick. That's unacceptable. On lap 3, you should be winning this thing. God.
I feel like Jeb Burton's the guy that's going to just run 6th every week and then win a race and get in the final 4.
That's fine.
And then win the championship.
Hopefully he can find a career here. I mean, I think I'm definitely not a Cup driver. One of these lower series is like the stable guy. Yeah, he's fine.
I'm wondering what the move to Cup means for their Xfinity program next year. I'd assume Haley's not going to run every race in Xfinity.
Right.
And Cup. And I guess if AJ's running part-time, I don't know if he's going to stay here full-time. I'd assume so. I think he should be in Cup full-time, but that's just me.
He's good enough. Given a good enough ride, he'd be a winner up there again.
Yeah. Maybe not on ovals, but definitely road courses. Definitely run respectable on ovals. Biggest what if of the 2010s, AJ Allmendinger and the Penske 22. Yeah, that seems like the move to pass here is to like slide up in front of guys on exit.
Yep. That's what they were doing in the truck race too.
Yeah.
Haven't really noticed it yet, but waiting for them to get to somebody's bumper or just completely die.
Well, fortunately, Cup is in the good package this week, so it's got a chance to be good.
Reddick is now back to 20th.
Good. Damn Cup guys.
What even is the third? Is that an RCR car too? I didn't even check the entry list.
I don't know. Because he's run races for Our Motorsports in the 23. He ran Homestead in that car. Probably an RCR car then, I guess. But I'm only guessing that because of the number.
I'll be right back. I'm sure we're about to go to commercial.
Yeah.
every time I go to my parents' house and watch on cable, I hate it. It's nice being able to watch the satellite feed.
I'm back.
I was saying, every time I go to my parents' house and watch on cable, I really hate it now.
Same.
I get used to the satellite feed.
Correct. I love, there was a Twitch stream I was watching that was one of the truck races, some race, but it was a cable broadcast. And I guess it must have been somebody, I guess, a foreign account or something. But anyway, there's a bunch of people that don't normally watch NASCAR watching going, oh my god, there's so many commercials, it's unbearable, how do Americans stand this? And, like, we don't. It is horrible.
Yeah.
They got a lot of races tomorrow, too.
Yep. I don't even watch TV anymore.
Slide up! Do what?
I don't even watch TV anymore. All I do is watch live sports.
Oh, yeah. Pretty much.
I don't even like to DVR it either. I mean, it's just like, it's too much. I'm like almost exclusively streaming everything I watch.
Pretty much. I'm the same way. There's an option just to stream sports channels. I just do that. I mean, really, anymore, you can just plug stuff in, plug my laptop into the TV and watch stuff that way, but...
I'd pay for NFL Game Pass if they let me watch the games live, but you only get to do that if you live out.
Local Fox and CBS Network, or subscribe to NFL Sunday. That even still a thing.
Yeah, I don't think it's... Is it back to DirecTV? I know that they were doing a weird thing where... I just don't like... I hate DirecTV's Red Zone. It's awful.
Oh yeah, they still got it. Now
My
included
boss
it.
does. She only subscribes to Sunday Ticket during the season.
Now included at no extra cost with choice package and above. Like every year, or...
Oh, it expires in 2022, so it could be leaving DirecTV.
I mean, it's not even really worth it for me, because I just have load up my computer with 9 browser windows and pictures and do the same thing on my laptop and play, oh, how many streams can I have running at once?
Really not a fan of the exclusive broadcast on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, that's dumb. Fuck that. Although it's probably going to be on local channels in the market as the game's in. I know, like, if the Browns have a Monday night game, it's on, like, our local CBS or something, too.
Well, I think most of them are Thursday Night Football.
Won't they be on NFL Network, too?
No, I think there's actually a couple games that are exclusively on Prime, kind of like the 49ers Cardinals game.
That's super gay.
This will be the last year of Fox doing Thursday Night Football. Because I guess it starts in 2022.
Remember Amazon's gonna have calling their games. Beth Mowens and Tiki Barber.
Yeah, so yeah, that's what you're right. It's good. So Amazon exclusivity doesn't extend to local markets, so you should be able to watch. Kind of like in preseason when you can watch on your local channel.
Yeah, that's good. Although I don't think there's any games I care about on Amazon. And if I do, I'll just stream it free on...
like I normally do.
whatever it is, whatever site JB finds us to watch on. Buff Streams or Football Zone or... Oh, nice picture-in-picture there, guys.
Oh, I love the dual vision. Really enhances the on-screen product.
That's NBC it for NASCAR instead of football.
About 24 laps in and she's lapped out. Still running lap.
But yeah, we got the Serps race tonight.
Ooh. Riley Herbst is running great at 17.
Yeah, fuck him. Ooh, 6 seriously injured after truck driver runs over bicyclist group in Show Low. I only knew where that was because of Truck Sim.
Shouldn't have been standing there. Shouldn't have been riding there, I should say.
Apparently Kenny Wallace has been on a run this week of, I guess reverse complaining about the people who are complaining about not being able to take their coolers in.